I'm going to just read a quick precept. Is it recording? Yes, recording. I'm going to just read a quick precept. It says, this is Isaiah 13, verse 4. It says, the noise of a multitude in the mountains like as of a great people, and tumultuous noise of the kingdoms of nations. Gather together, the Lord of hosts mustered the hosts to the battle. And that's this nuclear war. The battle of Armageddon. What does the word Armageddon mean? Because people think Armageddon is talking about something other than World War III. Armageddon is talking about the mountain of troops in the Hebrew word Armageddon. Okay? So read what you got, brother.
Second Esdras 15 and 5.
Yeah, go on.
Behold, saith Yahweh, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction.
Go on.
For the wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled.
Their hurtful works are fulfilled. Nowadays, now for example, back in 2008, they was promoting that homosexuality thing, that sodomistic thing. Now that what they're promoting is transgenderism now. Now they're promoting men can have kids now. Okay, they got certain men. Man, this is laughable. You got certain men out here that's got actual breasts that went and got surgery done, got some breasts, had some breast milk, so they can breastfeed children. That's just funny to me. Okay, but it says for the wickedness of exceedingly polluted the whole earth. You got child molesters out here walking around, you don't know who they are. Okay. You got all sorts of nastiness and grossness that's going about on this earth. You got people diving into sorcery, witchcraft. Okay? You got all sorts of madness that is down here, man. And it needs to be dissolved and destroyed. Okay, you got people marrying animals, sleeping with cats, sleeping with dogs. Like David Cameron, man, like what he did was, they found some article in his behind. These people are just a bunch of clowns, man. Crazy bug outs. Yeah, they had a picture of him saying that he put his rod or his private part up the mouth of a pig. A dead pig like that. Okay, so I mean, if that ain't wicked, man, I don't know what is. You're going. And I don't cut you too, brother. You got adultery too. You got women sleeping around and men sleeping with different men's wives and stuff like that. That's going on as well. Okay, you got all of that going on, man. You got people stealing from other people. There's no order. You have the order between or the structure of man and woman that's being destroyed. Okay, and so on and so on. So it's so many different things that I can name. Okay, all day of the wickedness that goes on in this world. Go on.
That's at verse 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein. For the sword and the destruction draweth nigh.
So the sword and the destruction draweth nigh. That's that thermonuclear war. You're gonna have the ICBM missiles going from one end to the earth to the other end to the earth, hitting ground zero and blowing everybody to smithereens. But guess what? We're gonna be delivered out of that. That's a bit unperceivable, don't you think? Right? It's unperceivable to the masses what I've just said. Out of everybody that's gonna get blown to smithereens, we're gonna be delivered. That's unbelievable, right? But guess what? The unbelievable, like I've said last week, is gonna take place. You're gonna have certain men that's not gonna die up here. You're gonna have certain men that's gonna be protected from the nuclear war. You're gonna have certain men that's gonna be beamed up in them chariots. All right? And you're looking at them. And we have faith and we believe in that. We all understand. Okay? We have faith in that. We believe in that. We have faith in that. Wholehearted, God. Go on.
As our wisdom of Solomon 5 and 1.
Go on.
Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness.
This is what we're doing right now. We're standing in great boldness right now. Go on.
Before the face of such that have afflicted him, and made no account of his labors. When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear.
When they see the deliverance of Israelites, people like myself, so-called Negroes, so-called Latinos, Native Americans, getting delivered and getting beamed up, they're going to be like bugged out. They're going to be in a mental collision. Read that again, brother.
When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear,
Right.
and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his
They're going
salvation.
to be amazed at our salvation because they're going to see how we're going to be saved. You know, you're an Israelite, brother, right? See, he ain't got time for the truth, but he's looking. See, but that's what's the thing with our people. Our people, they don't want to take heed to the word. So by them not taking heed to the word, it's going to lead to their demise and their destruction. That's what's going to take place. Because our people, they know that we out here, man. We've been putting videos out year after year, week after week, man. So if you know about this truth and you know what we're telling you, okay, you got to get down with it, man. Because if you don't get down with it, guess what? You're going to be doing backstrokes, front strokes in that lake of fire. You got to get down with the Lord. I'm not telling you to follow what we're doing, but we telling you to get down with the scriptures. That's what we tell you to do. Go on.
And they shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all that they look for.
Go on.
And they, repenting and groaning for the anguish of spirit, shall say within themselves, this was he whom we had sometimes in derision.
Right, because according to them, we were just nothing but slaves. Just low down, dilapidated Negroes. Niggas on the street, talking smack, looking crazy on the street, but what they didn't realize is we were the sons of God being delivered from the demise and the destruction that the Lord is going to take, He's going to bring about. Okay? So we may look insignificant to a certain degree, but guess what? We don't have to prove that we're significant, because we know that we are. See, when you know you are something, you don't got to prove nothing. All we're doing is bringing you to work and prophesying unto you. You can think whatever you want to think about us. It don't make a difference. Okay? Because we already know that the scriptures say that they hate thee. The scriptures say that they hate them. They hate thee that rebuketh at the gate. So we're going to be hated for this thing. So we understand that a large amount of you people are not going to take heed or accept what we're saying, but rather that you hate us instead. Okay, because what we have to say doesn't correlate with your life. It doesn't correlate with this particular world. Matter of fact, it goes against the grain. So that's why the majority of people, especially our people, can't get down with this thing. Go on.
This was he who we had sometimes in derision, and a proverb of reproach. We fools accounted his life madness.
And they counted our life madness. These guys live in the ghetto. They ain't not going to result to nothing. They're not going to do anything. They're going to stay in the same position. We're going to keep oppressing them and all of that stuff, man. You know, look at this Negro. He's smoking weed. He's bugged out his mind. Like he ain't got no damn sense. You know what I'm saying? So they're looking at that and they're considering themselves, man, this guy, he ain't going to result to anything. That's how they look at our people. Okay, but what they don't realize is the same people that are being looked down upon are going to be about as people of God. Okay, but the reason why the Lord made it that way because of our disobedience. That's why the Lord brought us down to a lower state. That's why the Lord made us to be who we are today, on a low state. Because of our disobedience. It's not because you're better than us, because really, naturally speaking, and how the Lord formed us to be, we're better than you by nature. Okay? The reason why we don't look better than you is because our people are not in their right state of mind. But if they get in their right state of mind, they'll be able to do better wonders above all of these nations that the Lord has created. Okay, because naturally we're above all these people. We're above this, man. You know that. A lot of you just walking past roundabout know that, man. You know that we're the men of the Heavenly Father. You know this. Okay? How many people are doing what we're doing? Evidence, you got thousands, you got hundreds of people walking by and by on the street. Who's standing out here for the word of the Lord? We're doing it. And we're breaking, not only are we doing it, but we're breaking down the scriptures correctly at the same time. So we gotta practice the service of the Lord right there. And it's not just us two, you got other brothers in central London, you got other brothers overseas in America that's doing what we're doing, standing up for the Lord, making a standard, doing the right thing instead of going to some old bugged out club, okay, some old messed up, jacked up club that's gonna get you all messed up anyway, okay? Because the reason why people go to a club is because they're not living a life's purpose. They gotta bring some excitement to their life. because they don't have much of anything to do. All they do is work from the weekdays. Once work is done, they go to club. Or when they go from school, or college, they go to the club. Because they gotta find some form of significance of their life. But we found the thing with us, man, and I don't mean to be braggadocious, but we found the purpose to our life. We're living our life's purpose. We don't have to do extra shit, to make our life what it is. Our life is already exciting as it is. Okay? That's bottom line. We don't have to wear suits and ties out here, man, and show up to the Christian.
That's Zechariah 13 and 8.
Yeah.
And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith Yahweh.
Brother, you know what they say in it, that the Quran is the truth.
Bro.
And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith Yahweh, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein.
That's not what I really wanted. But the thing about it is at the end of the day, you see, the thing about it is, right, we're the Hebrew Israelites, okay? We've been bringing out this for a long time. Okay?
In the Quran, it states everything.
The Quran ain't the book, brother.
The Quran is the book, my brother.
The Quran ain't the book, because that's the my check, my man.
The Quran is the book from now to the end of time, my brother.
Okay, I'll tell you what.
The Prophet Muhammad was the last messenger after Jesus, after Noah.
Okay, I'll tell you what.
What
was the prophecy of Muhammad? Show me a prophecy of what Muhammad told the Muslims. What did he say?
It wasn't just about the Muslims, it was for the whole world.
No, I'm saying, okay, fair enough. So what was the prophecy?
The whole world. He didn't come to just preach to Muslims, he come to preach to the whole world.
Now, I understand that, but what I'm saying is what was the prophecy? What was his prophecy?
The prophecy, there's only one God.
That's not a prophecy. A prophecy, for example, let's say if I tell you, look, my man, at 7 o'clock tonight, somebody's gonna get run over by a bus.
Yeah.
And it happens. That's a prophecy.
Yeah.
Okay, but the thing about it is the thing with the Muslims, no, check me out, brother. I'll let you speak. The thing about certain Muslims, when I ask this question, they can't give me a straight answer. Because they really don't know.
But the prophecy is more or less the same for a majority of the religions, ain't it? Antichrist, follow the right path, the world will come to an end.
Right, but the thing about it is there's a right way and there's a wrong way. Give me Isaiah 8:20 again, brother.
Well, what's that you reading out of the Bible?
This is the Bible, the Holy Bible. Okay, which is
you know they say the Bible has been changed over time, innit?
Bro, that's what Muslims always say. They say the Bible's
No, but
changed.
Christians can say that.
Well, the thing about it is the thing with the Christians and the Muslims. They can say that. They can say that.
Say that themselves. The Bible has been altered.
In order for you to make that statement, that the Bible's been changed, you'd have to research the Bible on a scholarly level over time and time again.
Researchers, scholars have, and they say it has been changed.
But what is scholars?
From the First Testament to the latest Testament.
But what I'm saying is we look up the words.
That's
why
why
the Hebrew and the Greek. In order for you to find out if certain things have been changed, you'd have to go into the Hebrew and the Greek. Okay, and that's my check. Everything correlates perfectly.
Because the Bible was changed, God had to bring down the Quran, which is unchanged.
But the Quran is
it's unchanged.
The Quran is the copy of the Bible.
The Bible got changed. So the Quran.
What I'm saying is
the Quran was sent. It can't be changed. It can't be altered. It's from now to the end of time.
Okay, let's say if it wasn't altered, it wasn't changed. Where did this start from? Because prior to 2,000 years ago, when the Lord was on the scene, whom they called Jesus Christ, whom the world called Jesus Christ. I call him
we call him Isha.
Yeah, that's what you guys call him. So that's not his real name. But what I'm saying is this: 2,000 years ago, or prior to that, was there such thing as the Quran back then?
Yes, it was.
Okay,
let me tell you that in the Quran it even said before the book was even there. Before the book was even there, the Quran was when the start of mankind. The Bible, the Quran was always there.
My man, you're gonna have to prove that to me, man. You're gonna have to prove
even with the Bible, what they say is the first Christians on the planet are technically Muslim. It's only when they got only when when the Bible got altered.
That's what Muslims do. Just talk. They don't have no facts to bring about. We got facts to bring about. This is 1 Thessalonians, the 5th chapter, verse 21. It says, "Prove all things and hold fast to that which is good." So you gotta prove the point.
Quick question: have you studied the Quran?
Well, I don't know too much about it, but I know certain parts about the Quran.
Certain parts. I'll be honest, you need to read all of it.
But the thing about the Quran, if I read all of it, what is it going to benefit me? What is it going to benefit me?
It'll open your knowledge. It'll open your mind.
Because I have an uncle and I know certain people in my family that are Muslims. And I want to just be real with you, brother. At the end of the day, based on what I see by Muslims, I don't see a good standard. Okay, when
in terms of what? In terms of
certain activities, you got certain Muslims.
Yeah, but now you'll be like the rest of them saying what Muslims are terrorists.
No, I'm not saying that, bro. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is you got different variations of Islam. You got different sects.
Yeah, but the book's the same. The book's the same. It's about what
you got to dive into the different.
How you translate the book.
Okay, so give me what you got, bro.
I got. So you said
Right. It's a carbon copy. That's what it is.
And what it says, the Quran came in this book, yeah.
Because it tells you in Isaiah, I believe it's 34.
Good brothers, I love you.
Right. Because it tells you in the scriptures, right, that no one shall want her mate. Matter of fact, I think I got it right here.
All right.
Yes, you all right?
Yeah.
Happy for your friend.
Okay, it says, seek ye out of the book of the list, Isaiah 34. What you got, bro? I'll let you read that first. Okay. Yeah, all right, give me Isaiah 34, 16.
Isaiah 34:16. Seek ye out of the book of the Lord and read.
Yeah, it says, seek ye out of the book of the Lord and read. Go on.
No one of these shall fail, none shall want her mate.
Yeah, none, meaning the prophecies are not going to fail. Because how do we know that the Bible is true? Based on the prophecies that we're reading about. That's how we know it's true. But the Quran now, okay, when you read the Quran, it's like it's got stories in it. It's like different stories when you read the Quran. When you read the stories in the Bible, for example, let's take an empire, for example. The time of Sodom and Gomorrah. Sodom and Gomorrah was actually a real system or society during the time. And the Bible talks about that society. Okay.
Which of the saints, not us. Of the saints, not us.
Okay, but when you read the Quran, it just gives you some stories, man.
Yeah, but brother,
go on.
There's other things to the Quran too.
Like hadith, you got hadith.
Hadith, exactly.
But read that again, brother. Give me Isaiah 32. We don't need no different books to back up the Bible. The Bible alone stands by itself. Go on.
Seek ye out the book of the Lord and read.
Yeah, go on.
No one of these shall fail, none shall want her mate.
This is the prophecies. Go on.
For my mouth it hath commanded, and his spirit it hath gathered them.
Right, go on.
And he hath cast the lot for them, and his hand hath divided it unto them by line.
Yeah, go on.
They shall possess it forever from generation to generation.
The point is it says none shall want her mate, meaning you don't have to use other books to back up the Bible. You don't need to do that because the Bible alone speaks. Okay, even the prophecies, even the Lord, I don't cut you on that, just real quick. Even when you read the Old Testament speaks about the coming of the Lord, okay, that was going to come 2,000 years ago. And that took place. Okay, so we got to deal with the book that's dealing with future events that takes place.
You gotta think Jesus is the Lord, yeah?
Absolutely. He's the main God that's going to deliver the nation of Israel. Okay, that's just the bottom line. But God is Psalms 147:19.
God doesn't need to come in human form.
He's going to send his son down here. You know.
God has no children, my brother.
Psalms 147:19.
Brother,
right?
He showed his word unto Jacob.
God doesn't have children.
His statutes and his judgments unto Israel.
He's not in human form.
The thing with the Lord, he's the begotten spirit. Okay, he's the first spirit. That's what it means. His begotten son. But it says, read it again, bro. You gotta read it again.
Psalms 147:19. He showed his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel.
Yep.
He have not dealt so with any nation.
Yep.
And as for his judgments,
and that's just the thing with Prophet Muhammad. I wanted to read that because Prophet Muhammad now, basically, we all know that he's of Ishmael. Okay, which the people of Ishmael, they lived in North Africa back even about 1,400 years ago, something like that. They were there. So he came out of Ishmael. But the Lord, when he sends his prophets, or when he opens the minds of the ones of the prophets, he's dealing with the nation of Israel. Because in order for you to be a prophet of the Lord, you got to be an Israelite. You know how I prove that?
According to
according to the Bible, according to the Bible. Of the Lord. Because when you look at the name Israel, the name Israel means he is a person God or son of God. Yah meaning he, Shah meaning the prince, and Allah meaning prophet. So obviously the sons of God, amongst the sons of God, you're gonna have prophets. Give me one more. I'll let you speak, I promise. Give me Deuteronomy 18. Because when, you got certain Muslims, they'll read the scripture here and they think that it's talking about Muhammad and stuff like that. It's Deuteronomy 18, verse
But why is there so many different editions of the Bible?
yeah, read that again. Yeah, read that again. Yeah.
I said Deuteronomy.
We'll get to that.
Deuteronomy 18 and 15.
Yeah.
And the Lord thy God will raise up unto thee a prophet.
Yeah, so who is that talking about? The Lord will raise up a prophet going
From the midst of thee, of thy brethren.
of thy brethren. So there was going to be a prophet which was talking about, because you got Muslims, they'll say that this is talking about Muhammad. But how could that be talking about Muhammad when Moses said he was going to lift up a prophet amongst the people of Israel?
But am I right by saying that Jesus in the Bible quoted that there will be a one other after him?
No,
Am I
that's
right
not in
saying
the Bible.
that?
You're wrong
No?
about that, because it's not in there.
It's not in the Bible
It's not
that
in
Jesus saying that there will be another one after me?
No, it's not in there. It's not in there.
A Muslim guy told you that?
Yeah? No. I heard it from a Christian. But
Well, he's going up. He's talking.
like I said,
Shia.
I've never studied the Bible, so I wouldn't know firsthand, but that's what I heard.
That's understandable. That's understandable. But
never
what
studied
he's
the
saying,
Bible.
because I want to say this too. I'm not just dealing with Muslims, but I'm dealing with the Muslims because you're dealing with the Muslim people. But I want to say this too. Even the Christians, they don't know what they're talking about a lot of the times. Okay. But the thing with us is, now you may say, well, why do you say that? Because you're reading a Christian Facebook. Now, Christianity, like if you guys say Christianity, which I might just do probably like next week or so, you guys say Christianity and the Quran itself as well. Both of these religions are, first of all, they all spring back from the Roman Catholic institution. That's why these religions are very powerful today. When you dissect them and what they are, the customs, they all go back to Babylonianism. Okay, so when you really actually understand Christianity, as I have people that are, because there's people that are Christians, but they don't believe in certain scriptures, or most of them don't believe in the Bible. The reason being is because their doctrine, or the spirit of their doctrine, doesn't correlate with the Bible. Okay? That's why they don't really believe in the
So
Bible.
finally, why are there so many versions of the Bible?
Well,
Why are
really-
there so many sects? Like you said, Islam has sects, like you have the Shias, you have the Sunnis, how come Christians got you got a whole load of sects as
Yeah,
well. So
I'll answer that question.
Which one's right, which one's wrong?
Well, the
Because
thing about it is I'll say this.
people
there's-
are being misleaded now by the Bible.
Yeah, read what you got, brother. I want to finish one point, and then we'll get to it.
I'm just going to add on to
Yeah, read all the way down to verse 20. Choose in 15.
Deuteronomy 18 and 15.
You go on.
For the Lord thy God will raise up unto thee a prophet from the midst of thee,
Yeah.
of thy brethren,
Which is a fellow Israelite. Go on.
like unto me. Unto him shall ye hearken,
Yeah, go on.
according to all that thou desirest of the Lord thy God in Horeb, in the day of the assembly, saying, Let me not hear again the voice of the Lord thy God,
Right.
neither let me see his great fire anymore, that I die not.
Which verse is that? Okay, go on.
And the Lord said unto me, they have well spoken that which they have spoken. I will
Just jump down to the point, bro.
I will raise them up a prophet from among their brethren,
Yeah.
like unto thee, and I will put my words in his mouth.
So what that scripture talks about, when you go into I think it's John 16, where it speaks about how the Lord, like basically it speaks about the Comforter, something like that, man. Matter of fact, bro, if you can find that scripture, the Comforter
But
scripture.
anyway, I gotta go, man. But
I'm gonna say this though, before you go, right? The thing with the Muslims, they say John 16, where it speaks about the Comforter, it's referring to Muhammad. That's not talking about him. Basically, the Comforter is another way of saying the Lord Jesus Christ.
okay, but I mean, I've read the Quran, yeah. I've read it thoroughly, read it a few times.
Okay.
Without a doubt, I think it's the right thing for the whole world. And
So how long have you been
in my life, 24 years in my life.
The thing about it is, you got treated like a son of a born raised in Islam, you know. But the thing about it is,
Like a majority of Christians, because it's a fact, that majority of people that are converted to any religion is Islam. The more Christian compared
good to
Islam
aware,
is
or-
Muslims very into Christianity.
aware.
But you know what
That's
it
a
is?
fact,
Because
brother.
that's
That's
true.
a fact.
So, but you know, you do have
They
more
must,
Muslims.
they must see something that you guys don't see. I don't know.
But you know what it is though, bro? Just because in the organization, just because you got more people in your organization doesn't make it
It
true.
doesn't make sense.
What organisation are you from, bud?
I've got first-hand experience
Just
with
wait
the
for
book.
him to speak to finish and you
I've
answer
got
him.
first-hand
Yeah,
experience with the
yeah,
book, brother. And all I can say, like you probably say about Christianity, Islam is the right.
Okay, well, all I gotta say, and I'll say this as well, because you got some of our people. Like, where you from? If you don't mind.
As in country,
Yeah.
Pakistan.
I thought so, but I didn't want to get him. Yes, but the thing about it is, you got some of our people, and I can tell by your spirit you're one of us. But what it is you're misguided into what you just brought up. That's what it is.
I wouldn't call it misguided.
But at the end of the day,
I wouldn't call it misguided, brother.
you can follow what your beliefs are.
I'd more call
We're all
it.
gonna see the truth
I
anyway.
can see the truth.
Well,
I can
okay.
see the sign.
Okay,
I can
okay.
see the sign. Like you see the sign and you stand there, I see the sign and come here and try to tell you about the sign.
Okay,
But at the
alright,
end of the
fair
day,
enough,
like
man.
God says, we will be judged
Right.
equally, you know.
And I'm gonna say this
We
too.
will stand in front of God on our ones.
You're right, you're
And
right.
even all this preaching, all he done, God will ask you about
Right,
that.
alright.
So when I told you about certain things, why did you go and preach about some other thing? All of us will have questions to answer. at the end of the day.
But we're all gonna see the truth eventually.
We're all gonna see the
We're all gonna see the truth. Because like you said, you got so many different religions out there. It's misguiding the people. But before you go, I want to answer that question. That's the
Well,
question.
I gotta go, man. I gotta be back at work, innit?
Okay,
Got
well-
this brother here. It was good chatting to you, though.
Okay, do
But
your
when you
thing,
get a
bro.
chance, read more into the Quran, my brother.
I ain't gonna do that, man, because that's not the book, man. That's not the book to get into. You know what I mean? That's just something that's written by the Roman Catholics, man. You got a question?
Oh yeah, I just wanted to know where you guys are from.
Well, really, we are the real Jews that the Bible speaks about. Okay, the people of the Bible. We're not like people. Jewish. Well, I wouldn't say I won't use the term Jewish because, for example, let's say if I told you, right, your jacket is bluish, it's not actually blue in it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
It's something. It's something like you're trying. It's something that something that's trying to be like something like. For example,
I'll try and fit you in the box then.
no. Basically, if I say to you, you're acting girlish, you're not actually a girl, but you're acting like a girl, so to speak. You know?
Oh, right, okay, right. So
So-
you embody being a Jew.
Right, we're not Jewish, we're the real Jews that the Bible speaks about. But those people that's calling themselves Jews, the Europeans, they're what we call Edomites. I'm going to show you that too. But yeah, get the verse you got, because you got a verse.
My camera
Really
is
that guy, but he's gone now, so.
Okay, well get me Jeremiah 14:2. We're going to show you that the real Jews are black unto the ground. Go on.
So what's the organisation called anyway?
We're the Hebrew Israelites. There's really not no organization. Really, we're the prophets of the Heavenly Father. That's what this whole thing is about. Okay, and we're out here to warn our people, okay, or even all people about the destruction to come. To let our people know that they got to get right with the Lord. Okay? All these people on the side, the Lord only died for these people on the side.
Oh, wait.
Okay? And then,
Why on there?
well, I mean, if you're Irish descent or if you're Scottish descent, and your line goes back to these people, then you might very well. And if your people are not on there, you're going to go into captivity and slavery. That's your future.
You be
Go
serious?
on, bro. Go on. We're going to do it one point.
As at Jeremiah 14:2, Judah mourneth, and their guests thereof languish. They are black unto the ground.
Yeah, it says that the Jews are in mourning and they are black onto the ground. Because Judah represents, what is it, man? Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. They're in a state of mourning. Why? Because we're catching hell in this society. Okay, when you look at where these people are at, these three tribes here, well, you're going to find them in poor predicaments, being shot down and everything like that. So we are the real Jews. Yeah, we're filming, yeah. Well, you know what you can do? You're actually not on the film.
You're not on the film.
You're not on the film.
That's it.
Yeah, you're right
Stay
there.
there.
Actually, you can just stay where you was at because you're not on using on film.
Okay, good.
Yeah. So what was your question? Oh, she just, I guess.
Yeah, what can I do anyway?
No, the thing about this, right now, pretty much, what's going to, just read the scripture, read that. We're going to finish that.
Judah mourneth, and their guests thereof languish. They are black unto the ground, and the cry of Jerusalem is gone up.
They are black onto the ground and the cries of Jerusalem has gone up. So in order for you to be a Jew, you would have to come up with the tribe of Judah because the term Jewish is not a nation. There's a tribe out of the nation of Israel. But what you I don't know. So where you from? You said you're English, you're your ancestors.
Yeah.
Well, I'll say this. I'll be real with you. Give me Hebrews 12 because the Bible is dealing with nations and the Lord is dealing with nations.
Can I just ask a very basic question? And it might sound a bit stupid, but like, this
Any
crowd of
question.
people here, Nations. Judah, Benjamin, Levi, they're all nations. They're nations.
Well, really, I'll explain it to you. It's twisted now. The thing about the sign here, right? For example, we have American Negroes, right? Okay, this is what we're being called today, and I myself.